I would like to say that I don't think the Eucharist is fishy enough. It's very interesting. We see in today's gospel, and not unusual in the appearances after the resurrection, that when the disciples encounter Jesus, there's some food involved. They recognize him in the breaking of the bread. But more than once, he's also seen eating with them, and it includes fish. When we look back into the Gospels today in John's Gospel, we also see that when there's the feeding of the 5,000, it involved not only loaves of bread, but a few fish. We understand that most of these disciples were fishermen, and that part of their life's work and mentality was fishing, and they were invited to be fishers of men. I know I always am trying, personally, in the way that I talk about and that people think about what it means to be church, and especially things like the sacraments, and particularly the Eucharist, that we don't just reduce it down to the personal encounter with Jesus or our own personal spirituality. The personal relationship is vitally important. Without that, not much else is going to happen. But it can't just stop with ourselves. It can't just sort of be personally satisfying. It needs to be part of our greater mission that we help each other with. Remember, the word Mass is rooted in the word mission. That part of what we're given is what we use, if you will, bait for others to have that personal encounter, to get to actually know the Lord, to know He's alive, to know that He's conquered sin and death, to know that without Him there is really no life, and a life with Him is full of grace and joy. We always have to have that fishing mentality in our Catholic faith. That's why, in some ways, while we eat the bread of life, I wonder if we don't literally eat fish, but part of what we're eating in the Eucharist and taking in the Lord is fish, in the sense that we're almost taking in our brothers and sisters, especially those who may not have yet really seen the risen one. And that's what we take back to them, is the Lord who is alive. So as we celebrate our encounter with the Lord and recognize Him in the breaking of the bread, let us also make sure that our Eucharist stays fishy.